Hello, everyone, and welcome to another super-sized edition of AEW Dark. I am Excalibur, joined by the human suplex machine himself, Taz.
Yeah, see the double hands. See that? Double fingers. Yes, Excalibur, it's great to be here with you. You're one of the only people I like in this company besides Brian Cage and my new friend, but that's another story.
Some esteemed company here tonight, folks. Let's not wait any longer. Let's throw it down to the ring and Justin Roberts to get the first match of the evening kicked off.
This contest is set for one fall with a 20-minute time limit. Approaching the ring from the fashion capital of Paris, France, RACHE Chanel.
Taz, we've seen RACHE Chanel over the past few weeks here on AEW Dark, and she's left quite an impression on you.
Yes, she's extremely entertaining. Miss Chanel is very talented. I mean, anybody who is from the fashion capital of the world, one of my favorite places ever, Paris. As most people call it Paris, but I call it Paris.
Well, you called it the France capital of the world.
Well, that should have been an edit, but yes, correct.
And her opponent, from Kanagawa, Japan, she is the AEW Women's World Champion, HIKARU SHIDA.
Well, Taz, SHIDA is the AEW Women's World Champion. This will be a non-title match, but we found out last week on Dynamite there are some very interested parties in HIKARU SHIDA and that AEW Women's World Championship.
Oh, absolutely. It's a very prestigious championship here in our women's division. Obviously, it's the top of the heap for sure, and Shida's very capable and tough competitor and a great champion. Overall record, Excalibur, as you know, at 18-7, 13-1 in singles in 2020. Very impressive.
Yeah, a record like that does not go unnoticed. It earned her the title shot against Nyla Rose at Double or Nothing this past May, where she was able to win that Women's World Championship. And now, HIKARU SHIDA, every bit a fighting champion.
Well, it's a big moment for RACHE Chanel here. I mean, anytime you get an opportunity to be in the ring with the champion, and that's the case here when you're competing against SHIDA, it's a big moment, in my professional opinion, for RACHE Chanel.
RACHE Chanel not dodging the lockup attempt there by HIKARU SHIDA.
Well,
did she do something with her hair, Taz?
She did. She changed it.
Thank you.
Yes, there's more blonde highlights in it, but I digress. You see SHIDA here getting good control 2-on-1 on the wrist, on the arm, getting that arm ringer per se, and into a hammerlock. Well done. So you got to watch, SHIDA. She's well versed in submission, great striker, as you know, Excalibur. I think RACHE might be in a little over her head here, hence why she's calling timeout.
She's really upset about that side headlock and what it was doing to her hair.
Well, notice how she gravitated to the camera right away, RACHE, but, SHIDA's all business. It's all about physicality for SHIDA.
Big swing and a miss there by RACHE Chanel once again. Tess, she's in there with the world champion.
Oh, Messy Jones, I see. Okay, messing up the hair. I like that out of SHIDA. Don't expect that.
SHIDA,
no.
Trying to bring the fight out of RACHE Chanel. And she got a hot one right there.
Sure. Yeah, definitely.
Kick to the midsection. She was looking for the Falcon Arrow right there, but Chanel able to float out the back door and knee to the midsection.
It's not often you see a knee strike into SHIDA's body. It's usually SHIDA doing it the other way around.
Yeah, she is, as you mentioned, Tess, so dangerous with those knees is HIKARU SHIDA, but right now, the champion on the canvas after that swinging neck breaker.
Both athletes, similar experience as far as years. I mean, RACHE's got about 9 years experience, where SHIDA's had 11 years, but obviously SHIDA's much more of a world traveler, has a lot more world-class experience, which is it's a big deal.
Yeah, no knock against RACHE Chanel, but HIKARU SHIDA has faced a higher level of competition in her career, as she is now strung up in the ropes. Referee Frankie Gastineau allowing and there's...
Oh, the Chanel gimmick bag.
The allegedly Chanel gimmick bag.
Right, allegedly. Look,
look at, she's... Now, Taz, I've never seen this in a professional wrestling match.
I don't know why that comb's orange. She obviously didn't get the memo, but that's another story. But yeah, I've never really seen someone comb someone else's hair. I mean...
Enziguri attempt there by HIKARU SHIDA. Chanel picks her up, drops her down, back of the head.
Well done, look at this.
2-0.
Hey, just to get a 2 count on the champ is a big deal. That's pretty cool right there. So let's see if Chanel can keep that pressure on.
And as we mentioned before, this is a non-title match, Taz, but a victory here for Chanel would almost certainly get her into a title match with the champion.
Absolutely, I touched on that earlier. I mean, it's a big deal. Whenever you get a chance to compete against a world champion, it just instantly gives you that a big-time shine on you, you know? So let's see if she can capitalize. But right now, there's the knee strikes we alluded to and talked about earlier from SHIDA.
Thunderous knee strike in the corner. RACHE Chanel dropped with one single shot there.
This what you're about to see is a big-time move in. Oh, the arsenal of SHIDA. That's one of her staples right there, at that high-rising knee while her opponent's on the apron.
And more often than not, as we saw just there, her opponent rolls back into the center of the ring, and that's where SHIDA has Chanel up in the vertical suplex position.
Good strength and balance. Ooh, nice job, that delayed vertical.
Great delayed vertical suplex. SHIDA covers 1, 2. Chanel able to kick free.
Some might say, well, why didn't SHIDA hook the leg? You don't always have to hook the leg. If you get enough body weight across the upper torso of your opponent, a lot of times you can get a victory, you get a pin. It didn't happen there, though.
RACHE Chanel still in this fight as she's sent in the corner. No, reversal kick to the midsection. Back SHIDA up to the corner.
Yeah, well, you know what I'm impressed with RACHE Chanel. There's no fear in her towards SHIDA. You know, which a lot of athletes, female athletes, are afraid of SHIDA.
Yeah, you're exactly right, and it's that striking game that SHIDA possesses.
Oh boy!
SHIDA with a catch on Chanel.
She might get suplexed out of her fancy Gucci boots.
And
maybe not.
Ooh, dropped into a backbreaker. SHIDA rolls her over, and now look at this. Almost like a Fujiwara armbar.
Yeah, complete tons of pressure on the deltoid shoulder, AC joint area and rotator cuff of Chanel's shoulder.
And you notice SHIDA also placing that the point of her right elbow in the spine of RACHE Chanel, just getting a little extra oomph on there, but Chanel able to make it to the bottom rope to force the break.
Yeah, you could see Chanel's feeling that. She tried to get some blood back into that joint, her shoulder joint.
Oh, SHIDA flips Chanel through. She flipped her. Oh,
wow.
Sliding elbow strike.
Oh, well, she didn't knock her out earlier. She knocked her out now.
Oh, wow. Might have woken Chanel back up.
That was pretty sick.
And now SHIDA hoists Chanel up, center of the ring. RACHE Chanel tried for an inside cradle. SHIDA powers her up.
Wow, good job right there.
And does the deal. It's the Falcon Arrow. 1, 2, 3. HIKARU SHIDA victorious.
The winner of this match, the AEW Women's World Champion, HIKARU SHIDA.
That's what's so impressive about SHIDA, our AEW Women's Champion. It's just, she makes adjustments, Excalibur, as you know. In between moves, in between her offense, she does make adjustments. And it's tough to, it's tough to train for someone like that, to compete against her.
And Taz, we saw a lot more power out of SHIDA tonight. I mean, I know that she's been strength training, but if this is if this portends of something of things to come, SHIDA may be our Women's World Champion for a very, very long time. Kip Sabian coming up next in singles competition, always with the lovely Penelope Ford to take on Corey Hollis. That is coming at you next here on AEW Dark.
This contest is set for one fall with a 20-minute time limit. Approaching the ring first from Tuscaloosa, Alabama, weighing 192 pounds, Corey Hollis.
As Corey Hollis making his return to AEW Dark. Seen him in the past, he's likes to say that he's built by tradition and somebody that respects the old ways of pro wrestling. I think he's probably found friends in FTR.
Yeah, I was just about to say that. Well, there's nothing wrong with that, as you know.
No, not at all.
That's cool.
And his opponent, being accompanied to the ring by Penelope Ford from Golston, England, weighing 181 pounds, Super Bad Kip Sabian.
Super Bad Kip Sabian returning to action here tonight on AEW Dark. It's been a tough couple of weeks for the Norfolk native as Norwich has football club, his soccer team of choice, had a bad break, Taz.
Hold on a second. Yeah, I understand all that. Before we get into the football, you know, how do you have a bad week if you're Kip Sabian and your significant other is Penelope Ford? I mean, she is so vibrant, such an intelligent, beautiful woman, and she's a great speaker when you have conversations with Penelope. So, I mean, I don't understand how Kip could ever have a bad day or week or night or whatever. Transferring of the toothpick was unique.
The ceremonial transferring of the toothpick, and Penelope Ford, along with being a great speaker.
Is that your way of telling me that they do that all the time?
Yeah, that's a ceremony. That's what they do.
Is that your subtle way? Subtle would it be of telling me? Guys, they do that all the time.
Well, you obviously don't spend a lot of time around them.
No, well, sometimes maybe I do, not often. But the thing is, I was interested in their new matching purple and black attire. That's what I was looking at.
It is matching attire, as you pointed out, and the super bad squad here is looking quite fit. As Kip Sabian with the sunglasses on.
I gotta tell you,
Mike Posey.
That's badass right there.
I mean,
geez, that's awesome.
Taking a page out of Orange Cassidy's book, Taz. I mean, is this gimmick infringement? I mean, you're the arbiter of this.
Yeah, not doing a match. Yeah, I hear you. And he fixes that. He's Kip, man. He's Kip Sabian. He's smooth.
He's smooth. He's super bad, and gets only a 1 count there on Corey Hollis. He didn't even realize he was wearing them.
That's when you are that smooth. You don't even realize you're wearing shades like in the middle of a professional wrestling match. It's pretty impressive.
Collar and elbow tie, Corey Hollis.
Yeah, takes a quick rest. Go ahead, sir. Go ahead.
Takes the left arm of Kip Sabian. Sabian rolls through and
can't put the Kip up.
Spring off the top of his head and reverses hammerlock there. Now into full Nelson steps. Oh, rude.
It's a little flying mare action. That's a flying mare, ladies and gentlemen. That's not a snap mare.
And now getting some refreshment there from the super bad girl, Penelope Ford.
You see how weird Kip drinks the water? It's like he's making out with the bottle. That was odd, right? Did you notice that, though? Seriously. I'm just pointing it out. It was like it was kind of like awkward watching him drink water.
It's because he has a dislocated lower lip. It's a medical condition, Taz.
It's tremendous. Well, Corey Hollis, he's looking to dislocate the shoulder of Kip. Corey's all business. He's not happy that Kip is lip locking with Penelope. It's like a 90 lip locking.
Looking for the Greco-Roman knuckle lock there, center of the ring.
Speaking of knuckles, that was a knuckle sandwich.
Kip and now continues stomping a mud hole in Corey Hollis there. Takes the side headlock. Hollis backs him into the rope, sends him off. Looks for the clothesline. Kip able to duck under, ducks the back elbow attempt. Little hurdle there by Kip Sabian. Up on the shoulders of Hollis. Hollis!
It's a good job by Hollis right there. Good job. Whoa! Look at that. Wow, great.
Great kick. The heel of Sabian's boot right on the face of Corey Hollis.
Just always impressive. I mean, it's, you know, Kip sitting at 12-15 overall in 2020. I should say 10-10 in 2020. 12-15 overall.
And now Sabian, though, pushing the pace here on Corey Hollis.
It's amazing. I remember these stats.
I know, it's almost like you have them written down in front of you. Oh! Huge Gamangiri there by Sabian. Rolls Hollis through and a sliding lariat. Great combination there by Kip Sabian, Taz.
Yeah, excellent. And that's the key, the combination, right? Just follow up after follow up. You know, stringing moves together, that's what creates a successful man or woman in this industry, just to keep that going. There's your traditional snap mare.
Snap and the mare, Kip Sabian has Corey Hollis.
He's taking his time, though.
And
Corey,
now,
Corey.
oh!
Man, that was, well, he's looking towards the Jacksonville Jaguars Stadium where there are goalposts. And I think that
Mike Posey said it's wide left.
I got it!
Oh, no, he got it.
Yeah. See?
Oh, no, it's not wide left. It was right on the point. But now Kip Sabian springing off the middle rope.
Oh, nice counter by Hollis.
Went for the swinging DDT. Oh, kick to the midsection. Great counter move there by Corey Hollis. Charging in, Sabian goes up and over the top, rolls to center. Hollis feeds the boot. Blocked. Oh,
yeah,
Enziguri.
Great job on blocking the knee of super bad Kip Sabian. Excellent by Corey.
Sabian dropped down to one knee. He's a bit staggered by that. Oof. Hollis hits the back elbow, springs off the middle rope. Oh!
Good job.
Pele kick, cover one.
No. Beautiful kick. That was great athleticism. I mean, listen, You know, you got a guy like in Corey Hollis who he cites Robert Gibson of the Rock and Roll Express as one of his mentors. That's a great mentor. I mean, Gibson and Martin, two of the greatest tag teams of all time. Well, two men in a tag team, I should say. But you know what I'm saying. You know what I'm saying.
I know.
You know what I'm saying?
I know exactly what you're saying. Oh, Sabian, Deathly Hallows, and that is it.
The winner of this match, Super Bad Kiss Sabian.
I thought Corey Hollis had a pretty good showing of himself right there, but Kip Sabian, you know, just got the better of Corey right there.
Well, Taz, I mean, we all saw it. As soon as Sabian got angry, as soon as he stopped underestimating Hollis, he put him away, very matter-of-factly.
Well, I think that's a really good observation by you, man, because that's the thing with Kip Sabian. You know, he loves to pander, have fun and all stuff, but when he locks down and gets serious and focuses, he's a badass SOB for sure. He's super bad, actually.
I'll do it myself.
All right, guys, mountain climbers, come on, you got this.
I Bank Stadium. Just wanted to see if I can get a word with the Nightmare Sisters. Looks like Dustin is over here training them. Excuse me, Dustin.
Hey, Dasha.
How are you doing?
What's going on, man?
Nothing much.
Training my girls.
So sorry to interrupt.
Okay.
Ladies, just wanted to get a word with you now. You two are 4-0 in tag team action. A lot of people are speculating. What does this mean? What is the goal of you two working?
The goal is to win, and that's obviously what we're doing. So what exactly are you asking us, Dasha?
No, it is a good question because we did do this for a reason, and we were hoping to catch people's attention. AEW is known for having one of the best tag team divisions in the world for men, but what does it actually mean for women? So the hope was, by getting all these wins, we would catch people's attention, and I hope that we have.
I think you already did.
Well, thank you, Dasha. We'll get back to training.
Yeah, thank you, Dasha. We'll get back to training.
Yeah, no, we're done. Thank you. That's
Yeah,
good.
We're done.
Do you have to keep saying everything that I'm saying? We're done. We need to go back to training.
That's what I just said. We're done, so
But why
we're
can't I
going back
have
to
the one that
training.
just say it? Like, why do you
Dasha,
always
What
have
are
to
you
have the
Let's get
last
out of
word?
here.
about?
Let
You
them
sound
figure it out.
annoying. You sound
It's
a little
so
bit
annoying.
crazy. What do you mean?
I'm
I'm
not
annoying?
crazy. I swear.
How am I annoying?
I swear.
I said
How
goodbye,
are we supposed to do
Dasha.
stuff in the ring if we can't even do this on the field? We can't even do
What
an
are you
interview.
even
Now I feel
talking
stupid.
about?
We look
I
dumb
think we were
together.
doing push-ups
You made me
together.
feel
I feel
stupid.
like-
I'm like
Yeah,
actually
I
a
think
smart
you feel
person,
stupid.
and here you are
What are you even
flipping
talking
around
about?
saying all this
Dude,
stuff
what are
all
you
the
even
time.
talking about?
We got best friends in action right here on AEW Dark.
This is a tag team bout set for one fall with a 20-minute time limit. Approaching the ring first at a combined weight of 475 pounds, the team of Brady Pierce and Sabby.
Well, Taz, Brady Pierce, each week it seems like he's looking for a new partner here on Dark. He has found one here, and quite an impressive specimen in Sabby, Sabatino Piscatelli, as he's known when he played 6 years in the NFL.
Oh, yeah. He's a legitimate athlete. I mean, as you pointed out, 6 years in the NFL for the Buccaneers, played for the Cleveland Browns, Kansas City Chiefs. You know, that's no joke. I mean, you know, I believe it was a safety at Oregon State. You know, this guy's a real athlete, man, real deal.
Brady Pierce, of course, with those trademark beautiful, beautiful golden boots and just as nice of a smile.
And their opponents at a combined weight of 418 pounds, Chuck Taylor, Trent, Best Friends.
Well, Taz, best friends, they got well, their friend, Orange Cassidy, got some measure of revenge on Le Champion Chris Jericho last week on AEW Dynamite, dropping the 1,000 gallons of orange juice, 1,000 gallons of orange juice on the head of Chris Jericho and the Inner Circle.
I felt that was uncalled for. I have to be honest with you. I don't usually like to delve into other people's business, and I like best friends. I like Orange Cassidy. That was a little too much. Chris Jericho's La Champion, the Inner Circle. Those men deserve respect. Chris and the Inner Circle have earned that. It's a little bit over the top. I got to be honest. And enough with the orange gimmick. I mean, it's my gimmick. I hate to be that.
Also, now you want to talk about gimmick infringement. When it affects you, I see.
It was just wrong the way I felt. Chris Jericho and I go way back, and we're longtime friends. And I felt really bad for Chris.
You know who the real victims were there, Taz? Was the ring crew guys that had to change that canvas out in half a segment.
Well, you're right about that. That's a good point. Well, Sabby's showing a lot of power right there. Just pushing, dropping. You know, Trent, the way he just did right there, impressive. He's a big dude, like 6'3"-ish in that world. And weighs probably 240.
Yeah,
right?
really
like put together.
Powerful frame there on Sabby as he and Trent looking for hand fighting there. Oh, no, Trent sneaks behind.
That drop step to get behind. That's the quickest way to get behind someone is a quick drop step. Trent knows it, did it perfectly.
Side headlock there. Sabby sends him off shoulder tackle. Trent taken off his feet.
And Trent had the momentum.
Yeah.
And Sabby able to drop him.
And now Sabby jaw-jacking with one half of the #2 ranked tag team competitors here.
You gotta be careful. You know Trent a long time, dude. I mean, Trent don't play, but Sabby's not playing. I like this.
Those Long Island boys don't like to play. And now look, Trent escapes. Oh, chop block to the knee, Trent.
And Trent is not just from Long Island. He's from Suffolk, you know, which we call Scruffolk. He's from Suffolk County, so this is a little bit more rough and blue-collar Jones over there. Let's just leave it at that.
Mount Sinai born and bred.
Yes.
And now Trent. Just clubbing shot. We're seeing a mean streak come out here on Trent.
A little cross-face action.
Last time we saw Trent and Chuck Taylor compete here in an AEW ring, it was for the World Tag Team Championships. Now covered, lateral press.
Smart right there, veteran move. Get a nice back suplex. Go for a cover quick and then get your partner in. Good job by Trent to get Big Chucky T in the match.
Best friends hoping to regroup, recreate that momentum, and take another shot at those World Tag Team titles, Taz.
Yeah, no, well, at any time, as talented as, you know, as they are, best friends sitting 10-4 in 2020. I mean, their career record in AEW is 14-8 overall.
Side headlock there by Chuck Taylor and Brady Pierce. Shoulder tag. Chuck ran into Brady Pierce.
I tell you, the best friends are not having luck with shoulder tag.
Not at all. Chuck Taylor breaks free. Lays in some chops to the chest of Brady Pierce. Pierce, though, goes up and over the top. Lands on his feet, charges in, and Chuck, though, gets the boot up, hops up to the middle rope, and drop kick takes Pierce off his feet.
Yeah, great job right there by Chuck T with that little funky type strut he's got going on.
And Chuck Taylor there not taking the t-shirt off, trying to sell some shirts, trying to move some numbers, move some weight on shopaew.com.
Where you can get your new FTW shirt, by the way.
And you can also get a best friend shirt.
Of course.
You can also get one of the Fight for the Fallen t-shirts.
Those are cool shirts.
All of the proceeds of the shirts go to COVID relief here in Northern Florida.
Nice forearm shiver right there to Brady Pierce by Trent.
Trent kick to the midsection, backing Pierce up to the corner. Big chop.
Trent's so aggressive, man. Just stays focused on his opponent.
Quick tag out to Chuck Taylor. Taylor comes off the top, just a sledgehammer shot.
Yeah, just a big forearm smash. Nothing fancy, effective by Chuck.
And oh, look at that, Sabby. It's the boot into the spine.
Wow, he got caught.
Oh, tremendous spine buster there by Brady Pierce.
Chuck's in trouble. Oh, I thought Brady, man, God, man, I thought he was going to go for a cover. That might have been a big upset right there.
Yeah, Brady Pierce, though, his hot-headedness getting the better of him there. He laid in some right hands, but he tagged out to Sabby. Sabby, big shot. Oh, another one.
Punch me.
Sabatino Piscatelli.
I don't know if you want to throw forearms with a guy who played in the NFL for 6 years. It's not a good move, you know what I mean?
Thunderous whip to the corner. Rocking the head of Chuck Taylor, rocking the body of Chuck Taylor.
Yeah, Chuck's in trouble. Chuck's in trouble. Sabby and Brady Pierce have Chuck T in that corner right there, just singling out. Tough for Trent. I've been in tag team matches. My partner was singled out, and you can't do nothing. You feel helpless.
And that's why so often you see the guy on the apron, guy on the illegal man, come into the. Oh, wow! Tremendous elevation there by Sabby. Great drop kick.
Yeah, tight on it. You know, it's a different way to do a drop kick where it's tight, just explode your core through. Really, a lot of recoil on that.
You know, it is. We were talking about how frustrating it is to be on the corner to watch your friend, your partner, get worked over. Oh, Chuck avoided the pump kick there by Pierce. Now Sabby sent to the outside. Chuck Taylor.
Oh, wow! That rising knee, that was nasty into the big white teethed grill. Teethed.
Those teeth could be all over the canvas after that rising knee strike. Trent laid in a series of shots, though. The pump kick counter there by Brady Pierce. Pierce a little unsteady on his feet. Oh, backdrop suplex there by Trent.
Good back arch in that backdrop suplex by Trent. That's smart by Pierce to get Sabby in there. Whoop.
Waistlock there by Trent. Sabby, oh, big back elbow.
He really reared back with that elbow.
Sabby sends Trent into the ropes, swinging a miss, and misses on the back elbow, and Trent chops him down.
Yeah, big collision right there with that. Seemed like an elbow, just a complete body. And that's the right way to do a back elbow. You bring a portion of your body. It's called a back elbow, but you bring a lot of your body with it.
Trent with the swinging DDT, Plant Sabby. Trent in the driver's seat here. Sabby struggling to get to his feet.
I don't know if Sabby knows where the hell he's at. He's got to try to get his partner in there, but he's in trouble.
Oh! The knee strike to the back of the head. Cover, 1, 2, no!
I thought he had it right there. Good toughness by Sabby. He's in trouble.
Fired that right shoulder up off the canvas at the last possible moment. Now Trent out to the outside. Headed up top. Brady Pierce, though. Oh! Pierce got knocked off the apron, shoulder to the midsection.
Trent trying to follow up on that shoulder block. And, oh, he got caught.
Sabby.
He got caught. Oh, wow.
Great counter move there by Piscatelli as he plants Trent down with that power slam.
That was great stuff.
And Chuck Taylor, he's been on the floor for quite a while. He hasn't come back up to the apron. Maybe he's injured. Maybe there's something going on there. This could spell trouble for Best Friends.
Yeah, you're right. And Pierce coming in there to just do a lot of harm, and he's getting all over Trent with those big right hands.
And now Pierce backing Trent into, oh, no, blind tag there.
Now that's the inexperience. You can't shoot your opponent,
Oh!
you know, towards the ropes where his partner is. That's a rough deal right there.
Chuck Taylor, the soul food, and the spear there from Trent.
Good gosh. Here comes Sabby.
Setting Pierce for a loop step up enziguri.
Speaking of loops, Sabby's loopy-loop.
Sabby knocked down, and the Best Friends. Pescado from Trent, and another one from Chuck Taylor. Best Friends taking to the skies and taking down the competition, Taz.
Sure are. They got momentum right now. Best Friends, they are cooking on the proverbial all cylinders, as the cliche goes.
They are cooking on all cylinders, Taz.
That's what I said.
Yes. Now,
Thank you.
got to give the people what they want.
That's tremendous.
And
Pierce is in trouble, bro. He's in grave danger here.
Best Friends setting him up for strong 0. 1, 2, 3. That is it.
The winners of this match, Best Friends.
Hey, it wasn't that easy, but I'll tell you what, Best Friends, they get themselves another victory. And I'll tell you, you alluded to the fact that Pierce went through several partners. This was the 4th partner, you know, in Sabby that Pierce has had. And I'll tell you what, this might have been his best partner, even though they lost.
Yeah, they pushed the number 2 tag team to their limit, but Taz, what a way to rebound for the Best Friends after that AEW World Championship title match against Omega and Page. Best Friends back to their winning ways here on AEW Dark. Ricky Starks has made an impact since he's appeared here in AEW, but he will have a tough test ahead of him against Big Will Hobbs coming up next.
This contest is set for one fall with a 20-minute time limit. Approaching the ring from East Palo Alto, California, weighing 252 pounds, Will Hobbs.
As we've had a couple looks at Will Hobbs before here on Dark, he has been impressive in his presence, his size. But will he be able to put those together here tonight to prevail over Ricky Starks?
The revolution is televised.
And his opponent, from New Orleans, Louisiana, weighing 198 pounds, Absolute Ricky Starks.
Let me explain to you, Excalibur, if that is your real name, what the deal is. When you watch, when you experience Ricky Starks wrestle or entertain the audience, it is truly an experience. It's almost like an outer body experience for the talents that this man has.
Not an out-of-body experience, an outer body experience.
What did I say?
So you said one of those two things.
Of course,
we'll let
you
the
have to
audience
say it's
decide.
wrong. You got to stooge it off and be a snarky Excalibur. Ah, that's great. It's a great experience, brother. That's all I'm saying.
Yes, Ricky Starks is an incredible competitor here in AEW, and he's upgraded that chain.
Well, maybe he's around people that have a lot of shkarol. You know what shkarol is? No, you don't. It's money. It's actually like a broccoli rob, but it's a slang term, but let's leave it at that.
Ricky Starks turning to singles competition here on AEW Dark, Will Hobbs. And Taz, we've touched on the tragic but inspirational story of how Will Hobbs came into the pro wrestling world. He and his brother grew up as wrestling fans. They hoped to one day be a manager-competitor duo, but Will Hobbs' brother actually literally took a bullet for him, and it cost him his life. And so Hobbs now sees pro wrestling as a way to honor his brother and to honor his brother's memory. And Ricky Starks ran into a brick wall right there.
No, he's Will Hobbs is an amazing story.
Floats up and over the top, hits the ropes. Duck down, Starks able to avoid the shot now. Then leaves his feet a second time and takes down Will Hobbs.
That's why my eye is glued on Ricky Starks, because he uses his brain there. Right now he's in trouble.
Yeah, but Hobbs not down for long. Back elbow there by Starks.
Starks is just too sharp, man. He's just too sharp. I mean, I understand he's given up a lot of size and power. I have faith in Ricky Starks. We've seen him, when he debuted here. Oh boy, this is not good.
Wow, Hobbs caught the boot, brought Starks out from the corner the hard way. Now just the delayed vertical suplex. Letting Starks think about it as he holds him aloft. Wow, what power by Will Hobbs. Starks immediately retreats to the outside, puts some distance between himself and his opponent.
That's smart to get out of the ring. Very smart move. Just try to stop the momentum of Hobbs. But I was fixing to say was, when we saw his debut here in AEW, Ricky Starks, it was against Cody for the TNT Championship. He had a great showing. Wow, nice.
Did you see that? Starks, he struck a pose, but instead he suckered in Will Hobbs.
Yeah, that's smart.
And then he faked with that the pescado over the top and hit him with that drop kick, knocking Hobbs into the barricade. Very smart series there by Ricky Starks.
Well, that's the thing, that's what really, really impresses me heavily about Starks is how innovative he is, how 3-4 steps ahead of his opponent he is. He's very smart, very creative as a pro wrestler. I'm very impressed.
Starks off the middle rope, drop kick, takes down the big man Will Hobbs, and now just raining rights and lefts on the head. Hobbs from his back able to shove off Starks.
A lot of people have asked me questions on the social media, which I try to avoid, but I digress, about, hey, Ricky Starks, he's struck the Taz pose, he did this, are you guys friends, what's going on? Listen, at times I'll scout talent here or there. I mean, I'm loyal in my task to always bring success for Brian Cage. That was a successful spine buster. But Ricky Starks is someone that, how could anybody not have their eye on as such a tremendous prospect?
And Hobbs hoisting Ricky Starks up. Just able to control his opponent. Running him into the corner, looking perhaps for an Oklahoma Stampede. No, Starks able to avoid it, sends Hobbs into the top turnbuckle.
Go for the kill here. Go for the kill, Ricky.
Swing and a miss there by Hobbs. Ricky Starks comes through. Hobbs fighting. Oh, swinging neck breaker there by Starks.
Yeah, like I said, one step ahead. Even though Hobbs has a heavy-duty size advantage, it's not enough. It's just Starks is just too quick, too smart, too athletic.
And he's using Hobbs' size against him, as now he's got the double underhooks.
Wow, look at that power. Oh my God.
Ricky Starks.
Ricky Starks, my man.
Covers Hobbs, 1, 2, 3.
How was that?
The winner of this match, absolute Ricky Starks.
You're giving up about 60-something pounds to your opponent, and Ricky Starks with ease jacks up big Will Hobbs. Double underhook Jones. Look at this.
Man, tremendous power and tremendous control there by Starks as well.
You're right, X-Cal, but that's the most impressive thing to me. I'm telling you, I can't explain to people what you just mentioned and how difficult that is to balance that body weight on your shoulder the way he did in that control. Very impressive.
Ricky Starks continues his winning ways. Another impressive result for Ricky Starks here tonight.
The always exciting, always exuberant, the always explosive Scorpio Sky in action on Dark.
This bout is set for one fall with a 20-minute time limit. Introducing first, from South San Francisco, weighing 175 pounds, Aaron Solo.
Taz, Aaron Solo making his AEW debut here tonight, but fans around the world, if you know independent wrestling, you probably know Aaron Solo. He's made quite a name for himself. Will he be able to do so here tonight?
Reach for the sky.
I almost interrupted one of my favorite songs here in AEW.
He interrupted Justin Roberts.
And his opponent from Southern California, weighing 205 pounds, Scorpio Sky.
Taz, I would like to point out that you interrupted one of your favorite songs. Whoa!
I thought Justin just got blown up by pyro. The way
He's not in the ring anymore.
On the camera shot, looked like he just got blown up. If he did, God forbid, the bow tie would still be in place and his pants would still have the crease.
And the hair, the immovable hair would still be in place. But we're doing a disservice here, Taz. Scorpio Sky, since focusing on singles competition here, has been unstoppable.
Yeah, he's Scorpio Sky is just a special athlete. We've talked a lot about Sky. I mean, I don't know how you could not be a fan of his in-ring abilities and athleticism, his whole style. It's just great. But yeah, Aaron Solo, for sure. I mean, you talked about his on the independent scene. Very extensive international background experience, wrestling all over the world, from UK to Mexico, New Zealand, Canada, Australia. You know, super impressive resume for a decade this young man's wrestling.
Scorpio Sky, though, showing off his agility, his experience edge over Solo. Controls that left wrist. We have a all Golden State affair here. This is Scorpio Sky from Los Angeles, Solo from San Francisco. Referee Rick Knox, Riverside. Excalibur from San Diego. Taz from Long Island, California.
Yeah, exactly. Something like that. I had no comeback, so I said nothing. But look at that. Good stuff by Sky.
Great takedown there by Sky, yeah.
Controlling that arm. I thought he was going for kind of a wrist lock. It's not. It's an arm bar. He just has the arm bent a certain way now. It's a traditional arm bar where you want the joint locked in the middle of the figure four grip. Little in-depth analysis there for you, my friend.
Hey, thanks. Appreciate it.
You got it. You can steal it on Dynamite. Go. All right, look at that. Whoa! Hold on. Oops.
Oh, look at that. Sky trips
like that.
Solo and then transitions into that arm bar.
You don't see that much, as you know, right? Guy goes for drop down, right? Trip him up. You don't see that much.
That's a smart move. I mean, it's Sky able to take Solo off his feet. Now controlling that left arm, that shoulder. Solo trying to get to the rope. Sky bringing him back towards center.
Well, that's one way to get out of that arm bar. I mean, I think maybe try to counter it, but you know what? I like what Aaron did. He just punched his way out of it, and it worked. He got Sky to break the hold.
Yeah, results definitely in Solo's favor as he sends Sky into the rope. Sky reverses, though. Oh, shot to the midsection. Scorpio Sky.
Wow. Whoa, look at that Russian.
Tremendous Russian leg sweep there by Scorpio Sky. He's got a short leg drop all the way to across Solo's face. Cover. 2 count, says Rick Knox.
Strong kick out, and you see what Solo did. He got away from his opponent, which is smart. I would like to see the kid evolve to kicking out and get to his stomach. It's something that more matches you have with experience, you kick out, you turn to your belly. I know it sounds crazy, but the key is to stay off your back.
You saw Solo there trying to push Sky back by the head. Oh, wow. He's just driving Sky's throat into that top rope.
You know, we've talked about it in maybe some past episodes of Dark, how the ring is a weapon, and the ropes are very tight, and there's cable under that garden hose that's over that steel cable and with tape over it. So it's hard, very hard, but you can do damage.
And Solo doing damage with his right fist right there.
Very impressed with himself. I like this kid's style. Fancy, very fancy.
But Taz, as you mentioned, the ring can be used as a weapon, and some of the best that do it, I mean, they know how to do it. They don't need a foreign object. They don't need a chair, a guardrail, anything like that. They can use the ring against their opponent.
Sure, no doubt.
But Sky firing some big right shots. Oh, Solo! Faked Sky out, caught him with the Enziguri cover. 1, two, no!
Solo's got he competed in Taekwondo at a very young age as a youth, around 3 or 4 years old, I believe. So, and then he had a kickboxing and some jiu-jitsu in that, training as an adult. So he's a well-rounded mixed martial artist.
Sky, of course, also a mixed martial artist. Has competed and won a number of fights as well. But now focusing on pro wrestling and focusing on getting up off the mat. Driving the point of his elbow into the ribs of Aaron Solo. Couple
shots, yeah, hard shots.
Sky puts on the brakes and Solo got baited into that back elbow. Whoa, Sky, Kobe! Dude. Beautiful drop. He missed. He was able to dodge, duck, and weave out of the,
right, exactly. Good
out
call.
of the way of that big right hand.
That's exactly what he did. That was pretty sweet the way he dodged that clothesline attempt. I believe it was quick action.
And I mean, had Solo connected with it, that would have been a haymaker. That might have been the end of the night for Scorpio Sky.
Leaping, jumping Jones back elbow. That's probably not the legitimate name, but you get it.
Leaping, jumping Jones back elbow. Solo ducks the leaping, jumping Jones back clothesline. And oh, wow,
what a shot.
And now just flattens Solo with the face buster. 1, 2, no!
Solo's tough. Kid can go. I mean, you're dealing with a guy like Scorpio Sky, who is, just such an impressive resume for years in the industry. Solo's given up about 7-8 years experience, and he's hanging in there against a legitimate world-class athlete in Scorpio Sky.
Sky grasping the wrist of Solo, bringing him back up to his feet, looking for that TKO.
Just a little bit of a sprawl action there with that one leg, the right leg.
Oh, wow.
Not sprawling away from that.
Powerful shot there by Sky.
Damn.
Irish whip reversed. Sky ducks. Solo, takes him over.
Yeah, unique side headlock takedown.
Cazadora rolls through. Cover, 1, 2. Oh! Dang. Abandoned the cover and hit the stop. Now he covers. 1, 2. No!
Whoa, that was too close for comfort there.
I mean, I question that logic of bailing out on the cover, but those stomps, wow.
Look at that. Boom. That's just all of his complete exploding in the middle of his body, bringing his legs down. Stomp City, man, that was impressive.
Scorpio Sky trying to shake out the cobwebs here. Right into the boots of Solo. Series of impressive kicks. Solo has Sky fighting off his back foot. Now, flips and powerbombs Sky into the turnbuckles. Covers. 1, 2.
Whoa, man.
Wow.
Aaron Solo, man, really making a statement here. Sky's got to get rolling here. He's in trouble.
Sky flat on the mat as Aaron Solo in the driver's seat here. Solo rising to the middle ropes. Comes off diving elbow. Oh no, Sky! Look at this, covers, counters.
Nice.
1, 2, no! Great counter. He caught it. Oh, now he's got Solo up. Whoa, TKO!
That's it. That's gotta be it.
Wow.
The winner of this match, Scorpio Sky.
Taz, how dangerous is Scorpio Sky when he hits that TKO? It changes the match in a moment's notice.
It's done. It's done, dude. Done. He has such explosiveness and snap. Watch how he just, boom, he pops it off so quick. He jacks the dude's jaw. But hey, Aaron Solo, man, I tip my cap to you, young man. Excellent job, excellent match, excellent work. Unfortunately, he came up against a guy named Scorpio Sky. Tough goings right there.
Scorpio Sky on a tremendous roll on AEW Dark, and he keeps up his momentum here tonight. Diamante will be on action tomorrow night on AEW Dynamite, but before that, she has a big test ahead of her as she goes one-on-one with KILYNN King.
This contest is set for one fall with a 20-minute time limit. Introducing first, from Painesville, Ohio, KILYNN King.
Well, Taz, last week on AEW Dynamite, HIKARU SHIDA put out the open invitation. If you want a challenge for the AEW Women's World title, step up. Both of these women have a huge opportunity here tonight to prove they deserve a shot at the champion.
KILYNN King, she's got no fear at all. She's ready to take on any female in this company. I think any female in the world. I mean, she deems herself the queen of crazy. because she's kind of loud and really strange and weird. That's just kind of when I had a discussion with her, because, you know, I talk to the talent, I like to talk to the wrestlers and learn about them. I'm not like on my high horse like other commentators. Guys with mask. Good comeback.
I was going to let Justin do his job, but whatever.
Oh, God. We put him over too much. I got to be honest.
And her opponent from the 305, Diamante.
And Diamante with a tough test before her here tonight. And she will be in competition tomorrow night on AEW Dynamite. She takes on Ivelisse, a match that was made. Tony Khan, he heard Shida's challenge. He heard her throw down the gauntlet.
Right. Yep. Yeah, well.
And opening up the women's division, a lot of competitors with a big opportunity here tonight. I imagine if KILYNN King wins this match, it might be her taking on Ivelisse tomorrow night on Dynamite.
I agree. I mean, it probably should, because it will pole vault King right into that spot of Diamante, you know, so it's all about competition. It's about athleticism here in AEW. It's the ranking system, about moving up, making a name, you know, kicking ass, winning matches. That's what it's about. That's the name of the game.
KILYNN King controlling the wrist of Diamante. Diamante rolls through, rolls up, springs up to her feet. Takes control of King's wrist. King, though, rolls through, and then using those long legs, breaks the grip of Diamante, and then takes her down.
With an outside drop toe hold from the reverse way into a front face lock, front head lock, whatever you want to call it. Nice way to do that drop toe hold, different way.
Controlling Diamante, center of the ring. Diamante, you can see hand fighting there.
Yeah, get some wrist control, turn out. Perfect way, in my opinion, to reverse, and then she gets herself a hammerlock. So
Diamante with the experience advantage here, but King, using the size and strength to pick Diamante up off her feet. Diamante threw some right hands to break up, and now, oh, look at that. Went for the head scissors. No. King sends Diamante into the ropes, a shoulder tackle. King able to use her power to avoid that head scissors attempt by Diamante.
Yeah, deep arm drag, really good arm bar right there. Then talk about that figure four grip, cupping that bicep, grabbing your own wrist. Oh, Diamante, you talk about a little bit of a size difference. I mean, Diamante's 5'1", if that. Where King is almost 6 foot. I mean, that's a big height advantage, if there is such a thing, for King.
And now King.
Well, now it matters because you're up even higher.
Yeah, delayed vertical suplex there. Has Diamante up and giving her some time to think about it. Oh, Diamante, that downward knee to the top of the head, waist lock. King breaks the grip of Diamante. And now returning. Oh, just snapped her over the top. Great suplex there by King.
Got to follow up here. Got to follow up.
Cover. 2. Diamante able to kick out.
Yeah, Diamante landed hard on that suplex. Which, by the way, her name from Spanish translation, I don't know if you knew this, is Diamond.
Yes.
It was a song years ago, an old disco song, Diamond Girl. Diamond Girl. Yeah, whatever.
Well, you can't go too long, or else we can. Oh!
Suplex on the head. Hello. That was a nasty landing for King. Diamante not feeling bad about it either.
Nope, drives in with the drop kick cover. Oh, King kicking out almost immediately.
The thing is, when you suplex someone that's a lot taller than you, you know, it's easy to drive them on their head because your hips are below them already. You pop your hips and you back arch. Good chance that person's going to land on their head, and that's exactly what happened. But King still fighting through it.
Diamante driving her right hand into the head of KILYNN King. And Tez, I mean, you're exactly right about that. Diamante covered 1, 2.
I'm right about breaking down a suplex. Is that what you're saying to me?
Yes, I am.
Well, thanks,
Hey, broken clock's right twice a day.
Well, you're about to put me over, Mob. I'm laying out. I'm listening.
Well, no, I was going to say that.
You're like, no, it wasn't. No, we're good.
Diamante has been routinely throughout her career been facing larger competitors. She knows how to use her center of gravity to her advantage.
Does a good job of it. I've always feel like if you're not as tall as someone, it's an advantage, not a disadvantage.
And now just using brute force there on KILYNN King in the corner.
King likes it. She's kind of smiling. Oh, Queen of Crazy right here.
Vicious exchange between these two competitors.
It is really loud and strange.
Double leg rolls through.
Jackknife.
1, 2.
Queen of Crazy.
And she goes behind Diamante.
Schoolgirl.
1, 2. Diamante up to her feet. KILYNN. Oh!
Hard hip attack, knee, whatever you want to call it, man. She brought it.
And KILYNN King in trouble here as Diamante drives her into the corner. Oh, lifting uppercut there by Diamante. Keeping her eyes on her opponent.
Be careful here, Diamante. You're taking a little long. KILYNN King's got those long legs, I should say.
Oh, and she leaps over her opponent, creates some distance and runs her over with a clothesline. A second one. And Diamante a little rattled, a little slow to get to her feet. King, oh, kick to the midsection. And now KILYNN King. Pump kick to the side of the head. Diamante
has no idea where she's at. Maybe going for a German suplex is King.
But on almost instinct alone, Diamante able to fire in with a couple back elbows. And now, oh, Cobra, 1, 2, 3, wow!
The winner of this match, Diamante.
Taz, just like that, Diamante was able to turn the tables on KILYNN King and end the night for her.
Very impressive, very impressive. I mean, to overcome roughly a 10-inch height advantage and probably a 54-pound advantage, or disadvantage, I should say. I'm rounding out numbers. Look at that. Oh! Code Red City.
Diamante.
Code Red.
Impressive showing here tonight on AEW Dark. She will be in action tomorrow night on Dynamite, 8/7 Central on TNT, when she takes on Eva Lise one-on-one. He made an explosive return last week at AEW Dynamite. Darby Allin.
Oh, yeah, explosive. Yeah, okay, continue.
Darby Allin will be in action next here on AEW Dark.
This contest is set for one fall with a 20-minute time limit. Introducing first from Joliet, Illinois, weighing 210 pounds, Robert Anthony.
Robert Anthony back here on AEW Dark in singles competition. You see him wearing that shirt in support of the family of Danny Havoc, who tragically passed away May 31st of this year.
And his opponent from Seattle, Washington, weighing 173 pounds, Darby Allin.
Well, Taz, Darby Allin made his surprise return to AEW last week on Dynamite, and it seemed like he
can stare at me all he wants, because I'll tell you what, I'll be on Dynamite tomorrow night, and I got something to say. You're going to hear from me. Okay, and I'll tell you what, I'll explain everything what I got to explain. That'll be on Dynamite tomorrow night. But this Darby Allin, him sticking his nose in Brian Cage's business is one of the stupidest ass things that kid ever did. I tried to help Darby Allin ways back, and he didn't want my assistance. He didn't want my help. You can stare at me all you want, dude. It's all good, because you're going to have to deal with the machine. I'm trying to be professional out here. Why do you got to aggravate
Look at him. He's down in the corner. He's still staring at you, man.
You better worry about Robert Anthony. You come in and attack my guy after I had to do what I had to do.
Pay attention!
Well, he's getting a shot at the AEW Championship. He's going to stare at me, give me the stink eye? Screw Darby Allin. I'm glad he just got kicked in his face.
This isn't a joke! This isn't a joke! Get up! This isn't a joke! Fight me! Fight me! Fight me! Fight me!
Well, it's disrespectful to ignore your opponent. He's staring at a commentator. I'm just an innocent commentator. I'm minding my business here. That's pretty quick. That's quick stuff, I have to say.
Using his speed. Big right hand, shoulder to the midsection. And now, oh, look at that! Yoshitonic, 1, 2, no!
And I will call this match as a color analyst like a professional. You know that about me. I'm not the type of person to be unfair and be biased. I'm not like that. You know that, Excalibur.
Yes.
I'm not like that. Not always, anyway. But you know what I mean? So, look, it's just Darby Allin, obviously extremely impressive athlete. He's taking a guy who's bigger than him, who's got more experience than him, and he's throwing him around the ring like he's a toy in Robert Anthony.
Oh, Darby just driving his body into the chest of Robert Anthony. And we have to remember, it was back at Double or Nothing in that casino ladder match where Brian Cage put Darby Allin out of action for over a month. And Taz, I mean, that's exactly why he's coming back at you and coming back at Cage.
Well, he better worry about the Machine Brian Cage, and he better worry about other stuff. Right now, he better worry about Robert Anthony because he's getting his ass handed to him by Anthony.
Keep it in the ring, let's go.
And now, Darby draped over the top turnbuckle and suplexing him onto the floor.
Keep in mind, correct me if I'm wrong, I mean, interrupt while you're speaking. I don't remember the time, but I'm not going to hold you to the time, but did not my man Brian Cage go right through Robert Anthony right here on Dark, like right through him? Right?
He did. He made short work of Robert Anthony, whereas AEW World Champion John Moxley took a little bit. Oh my God! Wow. Darby's thrown face first into that steel ring frame. Robert Anthony.
Do you see me now?
Is done being disrespected by Darby Allin. I mean, Taz, I don't agree with Darby's tactic. I mean, he had his eyes locked on you, but he has a competitor, a very capable competitor in the ring, and he's completely ignored him. But now,
well, that's the problem, in my opinion, with Darby, that the lack of focus. You know, sometimes he's got all the athleticism in the world, he's all the talent in the world. He's about to get hooked here, probably in the Romero special. He's in a lot of trouble right here if he gets hooked with this thing here, dude.
Look at Anthony using that leg strength. Oh, wow. Just taking Darby Allin
very impressive
up and down, putting so much pressure on those knees, those tendons, and then driving his face to the canvas. Hook at the far leg. 1, 2, no.
See the tenacity right there of Anthony. It's good stuff just to stay on Darby Allin. You have to do that. Darby Allin has a ton of resiliency. He can take a lot of pain. I know that. I'll take nothing off of the guy. I know that. I know how, you know, with his skateboard background and the level of a skateboarder he is, those guys take a lot of spills and falls as they're coming up as skateboarders. This guy's used to getting hurt. He doesn't mind pain. I'll tell you what, he crossed paths with people I'm involved with. He's going to get nothing but pain. I promise you that.
Robert Anthony still shouting at Darby Allin, still frustrated by the lack of respect by Darby. Oh, drop toe hold. Oh, look at that!
Well, it's a good way to go to that armbar, that drop toe hold.
Grabbing the Wakagatame, but Anthony using his length to make it over to the rope to force the break. But Darby hanging on to the last possible moment there.
He had the Wakagatame down lower, right? He didn't have it as high up, you know, which is a different, kind of a version of a wrist lock per se, where you hip into the guy's hip. So it's different, but it's well done.
Oh, Darby hanging on to that. Oh, now bringing him back in the center. And he's working on the fingers. Oh, just wrenching the fingers apart.
Dislocate Anthony's fingers for sure. Gonna snap his wrist right there.
And look at that, he locks it off. He's got the pressure on the elbow. You see Darby's bicep on the elbow of Robert Anthony as Anthony crawling, trying to make his way to the rope.
Well, I will give the credit here to Darby Allin. He's putting joint locks on Anthony's arm that are very impressive. Wrist locks on that are very impressive. It's done well and done properly.
And Taz, I don't mean to provoke you, but I would say
I'm not going to be provoked. I'm calm. Go ahead, speak, sir. Speak.
This is reminiscent of how John Moxley was able to defeat Brian Cage in that AEW World Championship match. Darby concentrating on the arm of Robert Anthony.
Well, thanks for bringing that up, Excalibur. I mean, what's the need of saying that? For what? Just to aggravate? I mean, why? Why?
Oh! Darby sent all over the ropes and to the outside. I bring it up just to draw some comparisons to Moxley and Darby and their plans of attack.
Okay, I understand that. And I'll explain what happened and why I did what I did. And I'll do that on Dynamite tomorrow night. Okay, I threw the towel in. Hello, obvious. We all know that. Okay, I'll explain why and what that's about. That's confusing?
No, it's not at all. I mean,
you had your hand up. I thought you looked like you had a hand confusing motion.
Oh!
Like this.
Darby driving Anthony's shoulder into that turnbuckle, and Darby going up
never know what he's gonna
to
do.
the top.
It was a coffin drop. Yep.
Coffin drop to Robert Anthony standing on the apron.
Total fearless, reckless, and I have no problem with Darby Allin being that way. Hence why I wanted to work with him. Look at this coffin drop while his opponent's on the apron. Definitely just throws caution to win, fearless, and that's what I actually like about Darby Allin, and I wanted to help him with and collaborate and fix some of that stuff to work with some basic traditional stuff along with his crazy, wild, young, exuberant style. But no, what does he do? He basically spits in my face.
Frank Gastineau, the referee, at 8 right now.
No relation to Mark.
9. But no! Robert Anthony beats the count. Darby comes in, goes over the top, hits the stunner. And now Darby Allin headed up to the top. Coffin drop by Darby Allin. Cover 1, 2, 3.
The winner of this match, Darby Allin.
Well, it definitely wasn't easy for Darby Allin. Okay, great. You got yourself a win. You're back. You interrupt what Brian Cage was about to tear the head off of John Moxley last week on Dynamite, and you interrupt. That's great, Darby. That's great. Now, tomorrow night, we'll do what we got to do. And maybe even sooner than tomorrow night, we'll do what we got to do. Let's just put it that way. I don't know if you know what that means. Probably not, right?
Well,
there's your answer. There's your answer. That's the machine, Brian Cage, the FTW champion.
Just drags Darby out of the ring, and oh my God, suplexing him over the top rope.
Just how impressive is the machine, Brian Cage? And you see his left arm has some bandage work on it. Yeah, Moxley caused some... What is this, Anthony crazy?
Oh, look, Ricky's...
What is... Yes!
What is that? Oh my God!
Yes, exactly. Exactly.
Ricky Starks, powerbomb by Cage. A second one.
Go ahead, Darby. You like pain?
And now... Would you look at that, Ricky Starks and Brian Cage?
That's called business right there. That's called good business.
Taz, what have you done?
Well, you're gonna find out, my friend, tomorrow night on Dynamite. The world's gonna find out what I have done, what Brian Cage has done, what Ricky Starks is about to do. We're just getting warmed up, son, I promise you that. We are just getting warmed up. There's your FTW champion right there. Pretty interesting tag team matchup here. One of my favorite teams, the Butcher and the Blade. They're gonna collide with Peter Avalon and Brandon Cutler.
This is a tag team bout set for one fall with a 20-minute time limit. Introducing first, being accompanied to the ring by the Librarian, Leva Bates. The team of the Librarian, Peter Avalon, and Brandon Cutler.
I tell you, that Cutler's always running around with his ball in his hand. And now Leva's holding it.
Polyhedral die, but still, he rolled a 19 on that. It's a 20-sided die, Taz, and so that's pretty good. That bodes well.
You're telling me I did that at the hotel in the lobby. I got a 21.
On a 20-sided die.
Extra work. You gotta put more time.
I see. You worked really hard at it.
It's just extra work, bro. It's just one more. That's all. 20, 21. Hello. Love these guys.
And their opponents from Buffalo, New York, at a combined weight of 501 pounds, the Butcher and the Blade.
Badass over the Pyro. Badass dudes right here. They will kick the living dog shit out of someone.
Taz ensuring that our video here tonight gets the explicit tag on YouTube. See how that goes for monetization. But right now, Butcher and the Blade, Taz, they are pissed off.
They really are. They always are. But you got to see, I talk to them backstage sometimes, and we're just angry. Everybody's just angry. It's awesome.
They're even more so tonight, even more angry here tonight.
Yes.
Because last week on Dynamite, we saw the Young Bucks hit a pair of super kicks on the Butcher and the Blade. They stole FTR's truck back, and the Bucks will take on Butcher and Blade tomorrow night. Falls Count Anywhere match. A little bit of a warm-up here. Oh!
Oof. Yeah, you can't waste time. Like Cutler got put in the corner by Blade, and Blade's not going to clean break and play fair. He's going to punch you right in the mouth. Butcher's no different.
And now Cutler.
Cutler's bringing it.
Firing back with some right hands of his own, but that knee to the midsection cut him off in his tracks. Cutler backdoors Blade able to avoid it. Cutler floats over the top.
Big springboard.
And,
Big springboard across the ring with that flying forearm.
And you have to imagine Brandon Cutler, best friends with the Young Bucks, would love nothing more than to set the Bucks up for success tomorrow night on Dynamite.
Yeah. There's no doubt about it. That was smart how Blade got himself out of harm's way, rolled out of that corner, and got Big Butcher in. The Butcher, I should say.
Butcher side headlock and takes Avalon off his feet.
Avalon, I mean, jeez. The Butcher's eating meals bigger than Avalon.
Oh, look at that. He just caught him in mid-leapfrog and walked over to the corner to make a tag, Taz.
Yeah, he's just a monstrously strong man.
And now Blade coming off the ropes, clothesline after the Manhattan drop by Butcher.
Yeah, they are just, oh, nice strong press. They're just, you know, the Butcher and the Blade, they're just intense at all times. You know, and the relationship they've had with the Lucha Bros is very unique, but it works.
Very unique, but a very profitable relationship.
Yeah, sure.
And now, Butcher.
Oh, man.
Oh, Avalon escapes and drives Butcher and Blade's heads together.
Real good counter by Peter Avalon, for sure.
Avalon ducks under 2 consecutive clotheslines, ducks under the big boot, and drop kick.
Smart by Avalon, using that quickness, Excalibur. Using the quickness advantage.
Butcher sent into the ropes there, tagged by Brandon Cutler, shoulder to the midsection.
Cutler's legal here, folks.
Oh, look at that. Avalon goes over the top. Oh, and Cutler won. Only on 1 count.
Well, I mean, Mike Posey, our esteemed referee, has got to get Peter Avalon out of there. You can't have a dual pin.
Yeah, it's very...
it's illegal. It's an illegal maneuver, I say.
Very unique pinning predicament there, but oh, look at Butcher, the power, Taz.
Jeez. They just hooked each man by their head. 2 guys at a different heights. It throws off the balance of the throw. I know it sounds weird, but that's what it does. He was able to be strong enough to do it.
Blade takes Cutler to the outside, but those knife-edge chops, pun completely intended, from Peter Avalon. Blade hoists him. Oh, drops him down across the top strand.
Yeah, hot shot suit right there. Look at that. The Butcher running right through Peter Avalon with that clothesline. Might be it here.
Cover, shoot. And now Butcher continuing to tee off on Peter Avalon. Avalon trying to cover up. Butcher and Blade looking impressive ahead of that Falls Count Anywhere match tomorrow night on Dynamite. 8/7 Central on TNT.
You gotta watch these 2 guys, man. They'll double up on you. They don't care much about rules.
They are dissecting Peter Avalon. Look at that. Avalon just getting the life choked out of him in the corner by Blade. And Butcher taking advantage of the referee's attention being diverted.
I mean, he's sticking his tongue out Avalon because he can't breathe. But I wouldn't be surprised if Butcher or Blade rips his tongue out like de-tongues him. Be a little gross. A lot of blood. De-tongue, you rip somebody's tongue out? What are we doing?
I imagine that would be horrific.
Thank you.
Let's hope it doesn't happen here.
I hope not for Avalon. It'd be tough to be a librarian reading books and stuff when you got no tongue.
I don't know how that would affect him, but look at this. Butcher with Avalon up. Drops him down. 1, 2.
Avalon, it was a little tough for Butcher. Yeah, having Avalon. Avalon, he's deceivingly heavy below the waistline. Might have came out the wrong way. Just saying. But regardless.
Oh, look at this lever.
Oh,
lever.
Put it down, Butch. Put it down.
Diving into Butcher, and now Avalon in the ring. Oh, Tope!
What the hell? Wow.
Tope into his fellow librarian and drove Butcher down onto the concrete.
That was crazy. I think she broke her glasses. Oh my God.
She might have broken the Butcher. Look at that.
My head, a face smashed into the gut. Oh my God, this was crazy. Someone better check on Leva Bates.
Butcher, though, doing the smart thing. He made the tag out to Blade. Avalon pushing off and making the tag out to Cutler. Cutler comes in, takes Blade off his feet a second time.
Yeah, Cutler will get rolling. Smart to short shoot his opponent. Nice reversal by the Blade.
Oh, but great counter there by Cutler, using his explosivity to take Blade off his feet. Cutler charging in, double boots by Blade. Kick to the spine, and Butcher charging in. Nobody home there. Ooh. Kick to the back of the head. Staggers Butcher, leg drop there. And now Cutler ducks the clothesline attempt off the top rope.
Caught him a little bit, caught Butch a little bit, enough to drop him.
Great offensive flurry there by Brandon Cutler. And now Tope of his own. Bringing Blade back into the ring. Tags! Oh!
Wow!
tagged out to Cutler, or tagged out to Avalon.
Nuts. That was crazy. Look
On
at
the
that.
tope. Great frog splash there by Avalon. 1, 2, no!
Strong kick out by the Blade. I'll tell you what, Cutler, that was a really wild way to tag your partner in. That, look at this.
Watch this tag.
Really
He's
impressive.
going over the top with the tope. And now, oh, Cutler drops the elbow on Blade inside the ring.
Blade might be in trouble. He's got to try to get Butcher in the ring, but the Butcher, not on the apron. He's not, I don't know where he is.
Oh, did Cutler drop the elbow with the book? Oh! Avalon just clubbed Blade. Take advantage, Cutler. Come on, man. This is your first. Oh!
Cross body block right there on the outside. Cutler being a goody two-shoes.
Oh!
He's got suplexed out of his boots.
Backdrop there by Blade, and now Butcher, the legal man, tagged in. Got him set up for full death on Brandon. Cutler, cover 1, 2, 3.
The winners of this match, the Butcher and the Blade.
Always intense, always aggressive. Excellent work by the Butcher and the Blade.
And Butcher.
Oh, they're not done here.
Oh, look, they've got Avalon on the floor, and now, powerbomb neck breaker.
You see that?
Right to the Bucks,
Young
man.
Bucks, we're coming for you tomorrow. Falls count anywhere.
Well, Butcher and Blade.
Direct message.
Yeah.
You see that? You want us? Falls count anywhere,
Brandon Cutler's well documented. One of the better friends of the Young Bucks sent the direct message right there. Wow.
And the Young Bucks, one of the best tag teams in the world, but Taz, they might be in over their head tomorrow night on Dynamite when Butcher and the Blade and the Young Bucks meet in a Falls Count Anywhere match. Well, it was a tremendous night of action here on AEW Dark, but it will keep picking up tomorrow night, 8/7 Central on TNT, AEW Dynamite, Taz.
That's right, the American Nightmare Cody. He is also the TNT champion. He would put that TNT championship on the line, but against who? We'll find out tomorrow night.
Hangman Adam Page, one half of the AEW World Tag Team Champions, will be in singles action tomorrow night as he takes on 5 of the Dark Order with Mr. Brody Lee in his corner.
And a very interesting match in our women's division, Ivelisse against Diamante.
Maxwell Jacob Friedman, MJF, with Wardlow will be in singles action tomorrow night on Dynamite.
And looky here, Falls Count Anywhere. The Young Bucks against the Butcher and the Blade. Oh, I can't wait for this one.
And after he got doused by orange juice, Chris Jericho called out Jurassic Express. Tony Khan gave him his wish. Jericho and Hager team up to take on Luchasaurus and Jungle Boy tomorrow night at 8/7 Central. All that and more, AEW Dynamite on TNT. Thank you once again for joining us. Good night, everybody.